Welcome to the Oh So Spurs watch along, where we have a huge game today, Si, don't we? Even though I've just heard the good news that Ange has full backing from the board, regardless of today's outcome. But should we ask Daniel Levy that question again if the worst happens? But how are you anyway, mate?
yeah, I'm good, mate. But it's a critical game today, isn't it? Really, if you think we've got Man United Thursday and we've got Liverpool on Saturday. Not the Forest away on Boxing Day is not going to be easy. And then we'll probably get turned over by Wolves at home.
Well, yeah, Forest are currently a top four side. Man United have just beaten Man City away. And let's pretend Man City are really good because we obviously beat them 4-0 and I want they want to be on that gravy train. But I think we were the ones that broke City. Let's go with that. I like that narrative the most.
Yeah, we could do that. And
but Jed Spence at right back, you happy with that?
I think so. He had to get a run out at some point, didn't he? I mean, you couldn't just keep playing Porro there.
Agree.
Hey, Hyper Noise, hello, mate.
Hyper Noise, good to see you, mate. Good to see you on as always. But yeah, no, I think Stu's moment has come.
He's been here we go.
Saying, go on. We scored already! We scored already! I was just going to say...
I think that was Jed Spence assist. I'm too busy talking to me looking at the screen. I just saw the through ball.
I haven't even got my stream
So playing out from the back, Bergville to Dragoshin, I think, to Spence. Oh no, it's to Sarr, then to Spence. My screen's small. I've only got my iPad there. He's well onside. Lovely through ball from Spence. So, yeah, I'm delighted that Spence is starting, Jim, to answer the question that was asked about 10 seconds ago.
Right choice. Sean the Goonaslayer. Not only do we have a goal, but Sean the Goonaslayer keeps the show afloat. That's what happens.
Oh, what a lovely goal. I mean, look, what 1 minute 40, 1 minute 40, not even that, inside a minute, 37 seconds.
Thank you. Now, yeah.
Thanks for the time check. It must be the Christmas jumpers, Jim. It must be the Christmas jumpers that are doing it.
That's it. The Christmas hat is coming on. I'm feeling festive now. Come on.
Oh, my God.
That's a start.
But we know how this went against Chelsea. Let's just keep ourselves under control a little bit here. But it was nice play out from the back again, you know. It was Forster to Bergvall to Dragoshin to Sarr to Spence, lovely through ball. Madison slots it away between, nutmegs the keeper.
Brilliant.
Lovely start.
37
and now
seconds.
What we've got to do is this is what we've got to do now. We've got to be pressing them hard because they make loads of mistakes.
They do. It was we got to they're like us, but they're trying to emulate what Ange does, right? In a kind of way. They play a very similar philosophy in many senses. It's very high press, high intense football, no compromise.
But they're extremely leaky, aren't they?
They are extremely leaky. Whereas our defence actually is in, weirdly, it's still sixth in the league. I think still sixth in the league.
There's this nonsense narrative that's going around that we're defensively unsound. But to your point, I think up until the start of this weekend, we were fifth best in the league.
Yeah.
For a team that is apparently suicidal in their front foot attacking football and leaves loads of spaces at the back. So, yeah. I mean, you can paint the narrative any way you want. H, thanks. Yeah, mate, the jumpers are cool, aren't they? So let's have a little bit of a shout out. Are we going size 1882 THFC? Or are we going Jimbo's sort of third kit?
It's a Greg's.
It's a Greg's, but it's a third. It's still sort of like fits some colour scheme. It's almost third kit.
It is. I mandated Christmas jumpers tomorrow at work for the team. So I had to work out by one. Well, I didn't mandate. I don't mandate anything. I've got independent. I don't mandate anything.
You could mandate a piss up in a brewery.
I could actually, and I
could.
Yeah, and this unfortunately was the last one left I could find on any website. I was looking for the Tottenham one, but they were all sold out of large and extra large. They only had smalls. So there you go. That's my first world problem of the week.
Yeah.
So Maddison, come up with the goods when we needed him there, didn't he? I wonder whether there's criticising him.
Yeah, I wonder whether there's a little bit of Ange's feedback to the team for midweek ringing in their ears at the moment about having to step up. Expecting the senior players to step up, because we're fighting this, by the way. We look like we fancy it.
Yeah, we do. Come on, Spurs. We need a convincing win today. Come on. Good start. But yeah, thanks again to Sean Goonerslayer. We're going to save the song for half time, I think. Because I want to see if we can get a couple of the other boys on as well. We're going to join us at half time, and we'll give you your song. But thank you very much, Sean. Legend as always. What colour are you today in the?
Well, he's got the night off. I don't know if he colours up. He says he's got the night off.
No, I reckon he's still.
He still colours up.
He just walks around in
light blue.
In light blue.
It's light blue tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. He does. Yeah.
I think Howard is. I think it's a resounding success for the 1882 CHFC jumper rather than the Greg's there, Jim. I think you'll find.
And welcome, Howard, as well. Always, by the way, our friend. Just wanted to call you out in particular for being
always there, ever present.
The man who keeps us sane in the WhatsApp group as well. Howard's always there with some sensible views, and hyper noise you too, mate. 37 seconds. I think Ledley King's goal was 33, wasn't it?
Was it?
Which is now the third fastest Premier League goal. So is that the fourth fastest Premier League goal? It might be.
It may well be. May well be.
Howard doesn't like my jumper very much, though. You don't like a Greg's, Howard?
He's not so keen. He's definitely more keen on mine, for sure.
Yeah. I did like this year's Tottenham Christmas jumpers, though. They did a pretty good job of those. Not sure if you've seen them yet, but their official ones are pretty good this year. I got the night off, guys. Yes. Okay. Now I'm catching up. Oh, Johnny. Johnny's here.
What's
Johnny, baby.
I've been here forever.
You're not. Have you?
He's never left. He's never left.
Did you have a meltdown after the Rangers game and tear down your office because you got the didgeridoo behind you and what remains of your office?
Yeah, just trashed the place. No, I'm in the same room, but I've got a different angle because I'm looking at the telly. The telly's right angle to the computer. Yeah.
So are you watching this off satellite?
I am watching this off satellite. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to be miles ahead of me using the internet then. Yeah. So this is good. This means it doesn't ruin your experience. Yeah. Oh shit! There, number 2's coming forward.
What time have you got?
What minute you on, John?
I've got 7:25.
Okay, you're a minute ahead of me. So
yeah, I'm 4 seconds behind you.
Okay, right, that's good. I'll follow your guys' lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I listened to you talking about the fastest goals, and do you remember like Christian Eriksen scored on like 14 seconds against Man United?
Mm.
And,
so do you reckon?
And Ledley King was about 10 or 11 seconds. It was way faster than you guys remember.
Fastest Premier League goals.
But there was one by some other team that was like 7 or 8 seconds.
Okay, so Ledley King's wasn't the fastest for long then.
No, it's like second or third fastest.
Right, I will tell you what the fastest Premier League goals are.
You tell us.
So Shane Long, we can hear your commentary.
Oh, lovely ball out to Sonny. Overlap from Spence.
Go on.
No.
We can hear your commentary, by the way, Johnny. We might need to turn that down a little bit because they turn our stream off if they can hear the official comms.
Oh, right. Unfortunately, a member of my family took the controls and I can't access them. Oh, I've got them now.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so the fastest goal was Shane Long in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And then this next was Philip Billing for Bournemouth in 9 seconds. Then Ledley King in 9.8.
All right.
Alan Shearer in 10 seconds. Then Christian Eriksen, 10.5. Mark Viduka, 11. Dwight York, 12.
This is one of the slowest then, really, on that list, isn't it?
We don't even make the top 20, mate.
I wouldn't even mention it anymore.
Nah. We're in the top 100. Top 100. That begs the question, what is everyone's favourite ever Tottenham goal? against Southampton. Mine was to be Gareth Bale's volley. Do you remember that one?
was against
Against
Stoke.
Southampton. Oh, Stoke. Same thing.
Yeah.
Red and white stripes.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Hello, Jellybean.
Same initial letter, same kit.
Oh.
Hello, Jellybean. Hello, Jellybean. Good to
Right,
see
JB.
you. By the way, whichever credit card you were using last time, we've now got new stickers. Just $2.99 each. We've got 20 of them. So we're going to rattle through those.
Yeah.
Be helping the show out. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not a free kick.
Favorite Spurs goal against Southampton? I couldn't even
start to tell you that, I think.
No.
Yeah, where is Johnny's Christmas jumper?
There must be one. Didn't we beat him 5-2 one Boxing Day at Wembley? Was it 5-2 we beat him one Boxing Day at Wembley?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, just went to the body. I still get excited by the highlights, even though I'm a minute behind. In the hope that you guys are just playing a poker face.
Yeah, me and Johnny have got a pact. We're not going to cheer any goals and just wait till you see it.
I'm deliberately going to stay quiet. Well, what should I do? Because I remember the last time I was ahead, we were really bad and lost, and I was like depressed. So it was like such a bad vibe. So, I don't know. I don't want to like bring that energy to the stream.
Some good stuff on the left, says Howard. I do agree. Left is good.
Mr. Jellybean, you're right. Where is Johnny's Exodus jumper? Really letting the side down. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can go and put it on if you want. I do actually have a
that just makes it sound a bit pervy. Go and put it on.
Fancy that, Si. Surely not from you.
Good, Johnny.
Do you know, like this time next week, we're all going to be like breathing in a post. Oh! Yes!
Oh,
Sonny
he's 5 seconds ahead.
Youthy! Come on!
Oh!
Nice
one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one.
Oh, Jack's Jim, you're gonna have to get into one of those mashups of the Tottenham celebrations on YouTube.
Well, I'm still trying to justify turning the garage into a podcast studio, and I think I'm getting the justification.
You getting some traction?
Well, yeah, by the fact my wife's getting no sleep because I'm waking my kid up doing this. So
you're not in the garage now, are you?
I tell you what, he's finished, mate.
That's a great finish.
Yeah, he's finished that, Sonny. He can't score anymore.
Go on there, Angie boy.
He's hit it lovely. Go on, son.
I still haven't seen the goal. I'm still waiting. All right, here it comes. Madison crossing.
Yeah.
To Sonny boy.
What one of the brood are you bringing with you on Saturday, Johnny?
Kieran.
Let me just apologise to my son who's now crying because I've scared him.
Yeah. Is Ben going to be there?
Yeah, Ben's coming, yeah.
Nice. It should be a good atmosphere. So it was a good atmosphere afterwards as well as before.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go into town for a bite to eat somewhere.
Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, we're staying over for the dark the next day. So that'd be good.
So where are you staying? Where are you staying then?
We're just staying in the Premier Inn in Tottenham Hale, which is perfect.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, we're going to shoot into. I think we're going to shoot into Chinatown. Go for a Chinese.
Nice. It's really busy in Chinatown these days.
Yeah, heaving. But I mean, we'll wait it out. It's fine.
Yeah. That'll be good. Oh!
Oh my!
Is that 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a goal.
Decky! Woohoo!
Is that right?
Come on!
Yeah!
What's happening now?
Get in! It's 3!
Give me a change from Sweden. Come on! Oh yeah, this is the sort of side that can give us a hard time, isn't it?
We haven't given away a 3-goal lead yet.
Oh, don't start.
Don't.
Why have you done that? You can't do that.
I'm just representing the full diaspora of Tottenham fans.
I tell you what, this is a side. We got no players, got no fit players.
Jesus.
And we're playing the ball around lovely at the moment. Oh, Solanke was unlucky there.
Yeah.
Good defending to stop Solanke having a chance, but then Decky was on the follow-up. He won't score an easier goal than that.
No, I feel a bit for Solanke in the sense that it should have been Solanke's goal there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to complain about a goal. Has any team ever been 3-0 up in 13 minutes?
I'm sure.
Probably.
Fastest. Let's ask.
Remember we were 3-0 up against Newcastle because I was at the game about.
Well, actually,
in the Redknapp era.
Well, when did Newcastle go 3 up against us away? That's away the other season.
That's true. Yeah, it was definitely less than 13, wasn't it? I think they were 4.
I think we were 4-0 down by now, weren't we?
Fastest 3-0 lead in Premier League history was 24 minutes by Manchester United against Liverpool in 2003.
No. Really?
So this may well be.
We're away again.
That's mental. Yeah, no.
Oh.
Good pressing.
Yeah. Yeah, the press is in there. They're definitely.
Oh, Lucas.
You've still got some of our fans, though, saying, like,
Fraser's out.
Our players should be embarrassed scoring against such easy opposition. You're like, can you guys just enjoy yourselves?
Is there anything?
You're not allowed
to sit back and take a day off, friends. What's the matter?
Can you not just have some fun?
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it. It's just weird, isn't it? And then you get the the league's shit when you win. It's like,
yeah. Yeah,
there's nothing guaranteed.
You know,
anymore.
When Man City are dropping points this weekend again, Arsenal dropping points again, Palace winning away again.
Oh, beautiful. The only thing I feel like it's a shame about this patch of injuries, there was going to be a big silver lining, is Mikey Moore would be getting so many minutes.
I know.
He would.
So I in these kind of games as well. Confidence. It's such a shame he got the virus.
He must have had something like glandular fever or something like that that takes you out for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, what ball? That could have been 3-1.
Fair play. It should have been 3-1, really, shouldn't it? I mean, fair play to them. I mean, they stick to their guns, don't they? They stick to their principles as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was did you guys see the Man United Man City game as well, by the way?
No, mate.
Bits and pieces. I think United were lucky to get the win.
Oh, here we go again. Negative thing in the WhatsApp group. Levy out chance have started. Someone put a clap sign. It's like,
what?
We're 3-0 up. Why are you trying to take the
Seriously?
Choose a time
What's
and
wrong
place.
with people? Oh.
So what would we expect now from Levy? Would you expect him to come out and say, listen, nonsense, or just leave it? What would be the best approach from him right now?
Ignore it. It's all reactive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because everybody was quiet before.
That post from David Ornstein is
I believe
it's quite nice as well, because he knows what he's talking about as well.
He does, yeah.
It's just time and place. Like, you don't do that when your team's 3-0 up. You give your team a fucking boost and say, well done, lads. That's
the supporting.
I know, exactly, yeah.
Sir, beautiful.
God.
Oh, lovely turn, wasn't it?
Isn't it lovely?
Oh, stunning.
There we go. Go on, but what matters? Oh, Pap.
Oh, Sonny.
Go on, Deck. Go on, Decky.
Nice.
Oof, corner.
I was taking those pieces.
We've got a guy called Haribo.
Hyper noise. $20, brother. Thank you.
Wow. Fantastic. Oh, well. Oof. Oh my God. They're pretty rough at the back, it has to be said.
God, they don't know what they're doing. And we want Carl
No.
Walker-Peters back.
Exactly. Oh, Madison's up for it tonight.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bergvall's looking all right as well.
Yeah, he is, yeah. He's quite a big lad, isn't he? A strong
He
lad
is.
for somebody as young as that.
And when you think about it, you know, throwing Archie Gray in, I know it's not his position centre half, but he was playing against this lot last season, right? And he was outstanding in that league. So this should be not too much of a stretch.
Hyper noise. Keep this up, lads. We'll be retiring next year.
Unreal.
You'll have a 24/7 live stream.
Top guy.
You're like the Big Brother house, but Spurs. We just sit around in our boxes and talk about Tottenham in the house together. Our wives and girlfriends have all left us by then. We're just
Jim Balls.
Oh, Genie.
Jim Balls wearing his great jumper for the 36th year running.
Imagine.
Oh, ping. Oh, Jesus, no.
Jinx Johnny, Jinx Johnny, Jinx Johnny, Jinx Johnny.
What? Jinx 3-0. Oh, it would have been 7 if he hadn't come on.
Yeah,
Wait,
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Is it
Thank God
a
you Christmas jumper on, son.
Is it
You know what,
Southampton?
Time for my Lancaster bomber.
Well, guys, what's that? Is it a Southampton? I'm a minute behind you.
No.
Oh, I thought it was a Southampton. That's why I was. Oh God. Hyper noise, the legend. Should Madison hit it first time? Probably.
Yeah. Agree.
Well done, doll. Black lines, man. I don't see black lines here. DJ.
That's tough.
Look at these guys.
There's literally Southampton fans crying in the stands.
Look.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Imagine Christmas.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, like their last game for Climbo. It's pretty rough. That's why we're laughing. It's nervous laughter because we empathise.
I know. Listen, 3-0, we haven't won this yet.
No, very, oh, Jesus. That's the most Tottenham sentence anyone's ever said.
Even the subs are looking like that. Bring me on. I'm up for this one.
Come on, you Spurs.
Game's calmed down a little bit now, isn't it?
It has, yeah. I mean, we haven't scored in 7 minutes. It's fucking
I
pathetic.
know, it's atrocious. Leave you out, I say.
I
They
say,
should have signed someone after 10 minutes, put them up front.
we want Levy out. We want Levy out.
I mean,
Wait,
this
more
from
teenagers.
or Levy, get out.
yeah, our club.
Get out of football club. Get out, spend more money. Spend more fucking money. You paid yourself a big wage, you bastard. Should have used your own money to build the stadium, you bastard. Not these
Should
silly
have done.
loans. Not these silly loans. The Southampton bench looks pretty glum. That's all I can really report of the last 5 minutes. Looks like
That's
Russell has
great.
no plan B. No, he generally has no plan A or plan B, to be fair.
No. Can't imagine he's going to be in the job for much longer.
I think if the game finishes 3-0 or worse, he's done.
He's probably
Sure. He'll get the job at Juventus or something, will he?
Yeah.
Oh, well played, Destiny.
I mean, if you can get a fourth, this is only Tottenham I can think about not being able to rest players 3-0
I
up.
know.
But if you can get a fourth, you do think
That
just
was a
take
lovely
Kudo
tackle.
off.
Lovely tackle from Destiny.
Yes! Oh, Pepe!
Oh, God, Pat, what a finish!
Come on.
There's a star,
The fans are
man.
leaving.
He's magic on the
On the
ball.
ball.
He plays for Tottenham Hotspur and he comes from Senegal.
There's a star.
Oh, they're leaving.
Man.
Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill?
Wow.
Oh, brilliant.
Howard's
He's
still coming in with
magic on the ball. And that all started with Destiny winning it back.
Only
Having
our
a good
fans.
game.
Only our fans. We get 4-0 up.
Go on,
Starts
Pat.
the owners out.
Well, that wasn't an easy
Great
finish
play by
either.
Doggy. Well done. He's strong.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
he
top.
did really well
Top
there.
notch. He really did. Great feet. That's quality. Go on. Ange.
So, man.
lovely little-
Yeah, it was good control, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Balance, control, power.
This might get effing amazing. I can't share out the screen for long, Howard, because I get made to take it down.
Yeah.
What touch? Yeah, it was a good touch. It was nice.
Oh, the
It
doggy's
was
down.
nice.
The
Oh,
doggy's
No. It's like 4-0 up. Yeah. Oh no. Now the whole of that left side's been
What's the worst
wiped
position we
out
could
by-
leave them in? Okay, centre half or
Yeah.
genuinely, I think God in the skies just gets like someone rings him when things are going well for us. It's like it's happening again. He's like just sends like a lightning bolt down to earth and just shatters us.
Yeah.
With a great performance, with a great pleasure, I announce my 3 months. Welcome to the Gold Club, Jellybean. I don't know if you know Johnny, but he doesn't seem to be able to work his webcam.
No, what's happened?
He
there we
seems.
go.
Oh, he's back.
Jody is
yeah.
back. Jody is back.
Back. Johnny is back.
Jody is
back.
back.
Johnny is back.
So
Porro's coming on.
So,
Dog is going on.
so that would be Spence going left back, I would have thought, yeah?
Yeah, I presume so, yeah.
Is it like a bad injury or what?
Don't
Hopefully it's
know.
precautionary.
I think he was holding the
walking
back
off.
of his leg. It's another hamstring. Please, not another hamstring.
Jesus, the Southampton fans are streaming out.
Well, he's not going to be fit for
Look,
Man
look at
United.
the site outside the ground.
That's
Yeah.
unreal. Wow. It's an expensive 27 minutes.
In it. Pat Matasar.
Now, Udogie was the last injury I wanted on the pitch because we literally do not have a left back in the squad.
Well, Spence can play there, can't he? Spence can play left back, and he has done.
I know. Gray could as well because Davies isn't going to be back till like around New Year.
No,
is that
he's
right?
yeah.
Okay, so we need.
Sean says it looks
Gray in
like
the middle.
looks like a thigh.
Okay.
Okay.
So as a group of unqualified people, what do we reckon? How long?
I would say anything from 5 days to 6 months.
I just
Somewhere
love
in
that
that.
Southampton fans are leaving already.
Yeah.
They do know it's us that's there, right?
Yeah.
That's why they waited till 4. Like at 3, they were still hopeful.
Yeah, they were still clinging on at 3.
You know.
4, that's
Yeah.
the ticket. I'm
Yeah,
off.
I think that's a fair shout. At least we're not losing. We're not that we like a draw is still a possibility.
You know what was going through my head at the Chelsea game last week was, do you remember I can't remember who put the quiz into the chat about how many times have we won a game when we were 2-0 up 93% of the time.
Yeah. Isn't it Jim? Isn't it Jim?
I just can't believe we've got another injury. It's just
we can't even be happy for 10 minutes, can we?
No, we're not allowed. I won't mess that up again. Fuck's sake. He said, Daddy, what are you saying? It's nothing to do with you. Go to sleep.
Get back to bed.
Get back to bed. Or Santa's not coming this year.
Yeah, you naughty little git. So what, Liverpool could be got out as well. You saw that this weekend, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. They're quite they have a lot with mediocre performances, and then they do tend to generally up the game for Tottenham.
They're going to want to pay back after last season as well, aren't they?
They definitely are, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure. That was nuts last season, wasn't it? The atmosphere after that game last season was absolutely crackers.
That was my famous weekend.
Oh, that was your week. Yeah, that was the infamous. Should we say infamous weekend?
Infamous. Yeah. Oh God. €520 there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You watching JB?
Yeah, JB's in the house.
I think Ben was there. Was Ben there for that one as well? I can't remember.
Oh. What's that? What?
Oh
no! Please don't tell me he's injured.
Solanke's gone down on one knee.
No. Slanky injured.
Sake.
Is he injured?
I don't think he is.
I'm not sure.
Just take him off. Just take him off. Just take him off.
Bring Lancashire on. Take him off. Bring Lancashire on. I think he might have a.
Just take him off. Just take him off. Just take him off. Just take Lancashire off.
Just leave Forster on there. Just saving everything.
Yeah, just leave Forster on. Just take the rest. Just take the other 10 off. You're a physio, Sean. If you're serious though, tell us. What do you reckon on Udogie there, mate?
Is he going to be fit for United?
It's interesting that Ange was sort of very non-committal on the Van de Ven and Romero injuries, right? Even sort of like 4 or 5 days afterwards, you usually get an idea.
Yeah,
their scans, they'll have an idea. And he's saying, listen, we won't know until, a little while longer. You've got to let the injury settle down before you really know. I wonder if he's just playing a bit of games that they're going to be back on Sunday.
Oh. Stranger things have happened. The whole VGV appearance last week was massively out of the blue, wasn't it, really?
It was.
So, considering Solanke's injury was a loose boot, how long do you reckon he's out for?
Oh, I reckon he's out for the next 30 seconds, maybe.
With our medical team, he's out for at least 6 months, right?
Right.
Well, they've got to get the boot in. They've got to assess the boot, give the boot a scan.
Yeah.
Remold the boot.
Yeah. And then they've got to somehow get him injured proactively. That's what they seem to do with our team. So they've got to wait for him to pick up a niggle, then tell him to get on there and run it off. Saw, man. How old is Saw?
Quality. 21?
Oh, 32.
Yeah.
Come on, deliver. Come on, Sandy boy. Ooh. Tipped over.
He's 22. So, yeah, he's probably 3 years from his peak.
Good save.
2 years. Well, he'll start to plateau in a couple of years. But
good save.
He has been a monster tonight, Sean. He has been indeed. I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
Sarr to hit that stage, where a player just goes away end of the season, then comes back like man.
Like a monster.
You know what I mean? Like a monster, yeah. Like every player does it. You're like, oh, you're a kid, and they go back. You're like, whoa, what the fuck happened? He's got a beard.
Yeah.
He's broad.
Well, Bale did that, didn't he?
Bale did that, yeah.
Bale did that.
Yeah, he did. Well, he cut his hair, and he came back looking a bit more grown up.
And still couldn't grow a beard.
Still couldn't grow a beard. No, he couldn't.
Says me. It's about as good as it gets.
Howard,
Howard, yeah, it is, mate. The Didier Drogba pad is very weak.
It
might have been Cucurella's, but
isn't it?
This is the kind of game where Maddison does quite well, where there's lots of space.
Ooh. So Bergval's been pushed into the post by
VAR, please.
Fernandez, who's just been given.
How's that? How is that?
That looks worse. Are they VARing it?
I don't know.
Hey Siri, give me an Anglish Irishman's reaction.
Well,
how is that a fucking not a penalty? You know what I mean, lad? Something like that.
It's like Tom Cruise and Far Away.
Ball not in play.
Please score Bergval.
But not him. Drop it.
It's Barry Val.
Betty Val, yeah.
Barry Val.
Nice.
I agree. Take Son and Slanky off our time. Bring Werner and Lancashire on.
No. Go on, Jimmy.
No one.
Oh, interesting.
It's a shame Deej isn't joining us when he's got his Lucas Barry-Val was like his most exciting prospect, wasn't he? Start the season, he wanted to see play. Probably because he's the same age. I don't know how Deej is.
I've never seen Lucas and Deej in the same room together.
Yeah.
They could be.
Yeah.
Right, this pressing is so good. This one. And I'm about to win the ball back here.
Well done, Barry.
Go on, you Spurs.
Oh,
I've just got to the referee's just saying
done,
to Barry Val,
That was a huge handball.
try not to run into lampposts again, mate. And it won't hurt.
Right.
Summer. Have you guys started to wrap up for Christmas yet? Work slowing down for you?
Not so much.
Yeah. Things are eased down for us this week.
Nice.
When did you break up, Johnny?
Friday.
Yeah. How defensive they are.
Kind of coming together nicely now.
Oh, lovely little footwork by Lucas there. Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, Jed.
They're so defensive.
Oh, that's pants. Oh, yes.
Piss off.
Come on. Be stronger.
Slam. Slide down. Slam.
Good deck.
Oh.
I shouldn't say this, but what is Kulusevski made of? Because it looks like anybody can do anything to him, and he's just gonna.
No,
get up.
No.
Seriously, like.
Why did you say that? Why?
He's unbelievable. It's like
Johnny.
Brother.
Johnny. Brother.
I bet he's immoral.
Johnny. No, brother.
No, brother.
Brother, no. Don't do that, brother.
That so goes with the Greg's Christmas jumper. That voice.
Yeah, Nancy.
Nancy.
Do they have Greg's in Hampshire?
No, we have a very posh version of it.
Yeah,
Homemade sausage rolls from William Dyer. That's what it's called.
They don't have Greg's, they have Gregory's.
Gregorio.
I mean, the owner of Greg.
Have Gregorian sausage rolls, medieval,
Yeah,
inspired sausage rolls,
organic hog roast.
The owner of Greg's lives in my village, but that's as close as it gets.
Seriously?
No.
Oh no! Oh, that was close.
That's the exact noise I made when I got my prostate checked.
Yeah.
Well, that's the noise you made.
Yeah.
It's more like, oh, brother.
Brother,
left a bit.
Oh.
I'm just not sure you've examined that thoroughly enough.
Oh, not both of them.
I can't do this anymore because work have found out I've got this. And my boss was like, "Oh, I watched your live stream the other day. Well done." I'm like, "Oh, I hope Si wasn't on there with me."
Oh well.
Nah,
Never mind. It's overrated, that job anyway, Jim.
Can I comment on the fact you've got a red Santa hat behind you?
I know. I need to get a blue one, actually, don't I?
Yeah. I've got my blue one.
I've got my
Very
blue
cozy.
little Christmas elf who actually never goes down.
Oh, yeah,
I don't actually never take him down out of season.
So to speak.
Never goes down. Hate that elf.
Matron. Go on, Perry.
Carry on live streaming right here.
You can be Hattie Jakes, just say.
More like Sid James.
Yeah, that's very true.
What time are we getting there Sunday, by the way, fellas?
Early enough, I think. Our flight's at 8:15. So should be in Tottenham by 11 or 12, the latest.
Here's a fact for you. Amarin's got a win at the Etihad before Arteta.
Chelsea are drawing.
That's funny.
Oh, that is good.
That's very good.
That is very good.
Was that stat verified? You know that there's one like Arsenal haven't scored a non-corner goal for over 300 Premier League minutes. Is that?
I'm not
correct?
verifying it because I like it too much.
It's a good fact. I mean, if it's true, like
let's just take it on face value.
yeah. Go on, son. Oof. Keeper did well. What? How's that not a corner?
That hit the post or the keeper saved it?
I thought
Must
the
have
keeper
hit the
saved
post.
it. No, the keeper saved it.
Oh, Jesus.
Comes off his hand. Absolute joke. It's his arm. How is that not a corner?
That's if he doesn't. That's a goal. If he doesn't save that, if he doesn't touch it, it's a goal.
Should be 5.
Oh, that's grim. Yeah.
Spencer's having a good game though, isn't he? Both defensively and offensively as well so far.
Yeah. Totally outrageous, H.
With Udogie out now, he's gonna be pivotal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got no more Europe this side of Christmas, have we?
That's
Obviously,
correct,
because
yeah.
it's Christmas next
January.
week. But yeah, got the two games in January.
This boy's got his finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
He didn't miss a trick.
He don't miss a trick this side.
Dr. Sy.
This Sid James character. He knows everything.
Oh, don't give any
DJ Sid.
Why?
Yeah, no, it's the end of January, the next game in Europa League. So we'll be transformed.
We might have less player.
What do you reckon we need to get in that top 8? 2 wins or 4 points?
It would be Hyper Noise. It would be. Who's got Southampton next? Because they'll be having a new manager. Southampton fixtures.
Such a shoot side.
That's lovely.
That's poor.
The build-up was lovely, though, wasn't it?
Funny.
Offside, I think.
Really should have done better than that. That was like me at the end of it. Absolutely useless. Straight at the keeper. One more would be nice. You get greedy, don't you? You always want to add one to the score, isn't it? You always think, 5 would sound so much better.
I don't get that people keep saying. Anyway, I'm not bringing. I'm not even going to entertain it. What people are saying there. One. Yeah, Son should have buried that.
Yeah, it should have done better, really.
I find some cliches funny though. He didn't want it enough. I'm pretty sure he did. I think he did want it.
Yeah, do you think he weighed it? Do you think he weighed it up and thought, well, do I really want this?
It's not like you're like Harry Potter. Like he didn't want it enough, so your spell didn't fucking work.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
They defended for their lives.
Yeah. Come on, Tottenham. One more. Well, it's still 4 minutes added.
So, man of the match of the first half, guys. We'll do player ratings at half time. So, prepare for that. You'll have a 1-minute interlude to go pour your next drink, and then there'll be player ratings.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, that's what you get. A minute's break from me. Imagine what I'm like as a manager, mate.
Who are they?
30-second for your lunch.
Yeah.
Who does that have to?
So we've had, without looking, don't ruin it. What do you reckon the possession stats are?
74.
Si?
65.
64. Si wins.
Wow.
Shots. Not on target, just shots. How many shots versus theirs? Johnny?
Shots altogether, shots.
Our shots altogether versus theirs.
17.
Si?
There.
13.
15. That's a tie.
Oh,
No.
Split the difference.
You can't. No, I'm sorry.
You're both wrong
You were
by
both
2.
2 out.
No, I said 17.
And it's
Yeah,
15.
I said 13.
No, I said 13.
You said 12. Play it back.
Right.
Play it back.
Southampton shots.
Southampton shots.
3.
3.
4.
2. Johnny wins. On target Spurs shots. Sorry.
8.
I was
Johnny?
Gonna say 8. I'm gonna say 7 then.
Yeah, 7.
Boom.
Southampton shots on target.
2.
1.
1. Johnny wins that one.
Who are you?
Right, so I think Johnny scrapes that at the end. Johnny scrapes
Scrape.
Won it.
Scrape. Absolutely gobbed him.
Oh, dude.
Took him apart.
Breaking news: Jed Spence has been seen crying, leaving the stadium in a helicopter. No, Udogie, sorry. Oh,
So he's got a
Jed
double
Spence is still playing. Yeah, he's still playing. No, hopefully he's in the subs bench, right? Watching. I really hope he is.
Jed's bench.
No, Udogie. Is he still on there? Or has he gone down to get treated? Is he still on the bench?
I don't know actually. Yeah,
That's normally a sign of how bad it is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
If they go watch the game after, it's like, I'll be all right. But you'd think most injuries, right? You're at least a couple of weeks. If it's a muscle injury, minimum a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Might be just like a dead leg or something.
Looks a bit more than that. It looked like he was like, yeah, it's that thing again. They're like, okay, get off.
Drogi hasn't been injured for quite a while though, hasn't he?
No.
Last season he had that operation, didn't he?
He did, yeah. So, guys, some player ratings.
Oh!
What a run.
Yes! Oh! 5! 5!
Oh, what a ball!
Jimmy
What a ball!
boy!
Whoa! How has he got that in?
Wins.
How has he got that in?
What a peach! What a peach!
How many Saints fans are going to hang around after this?
No.
No, there's the rest of them going now.
Yeah.
Guys, I think
Oh
we
my
might need to
God.
hang around after this for half an hour and record the next pod.
5-0 at half time.
Is he on? He's on. He's on.
The angle.
Oh,
That's a stupid goal.
Oh,
oh,
it's miles
That's like
on.
a
It's miles
proper
onside.
computer goal. Yeah. Isn't it? It's like a FIFA
It is.
top bins.
It is.
Insane.
Takes-
Insane. And he's
takes-
being dragged off the pitch by the defender. And
He
he
was.
still slams it home.
Take Slanky Son and
I
Kudo
reckon that
now.
that's what gave him the angle to get into the top corner, getting dragged away.
Yeah, yeah. Perfect weight distribution. Unreal. Oh,
Oh,
Sonny is hugging Kyle Walker-Peters as they walk off. Oh, Jesus.
Don't, son. It's all right. We'll come for you in January. It's all
Yeah.
right. Hang on 3 weeks. We'll be there, bro. Have you
Take-
seen those? Have you seen those AI ones of Sonny going around on the internet?
No.
Oh, it's Sonny here.
more Saints fans.
What I'm
leaving
going
us.
to tell you. What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Cockney rhyming slang, ain't I? And it's whatever software they're using is absolutely amazing.
Are they making up their own sort of Sonny-related rhymes?
Yeah, but it's just that he's just talking like a normal
Oh,
geezer down the pub.
yeah.
I can't score at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, imagine if he walked into Bricky's like.
Ah.
When was it? When have we ever watched a game 5-0 up at half time?
No.
Should
our
we
era,
see?
not
Should we
on
see if anyone wants to come on
era.
at half time? Let me just pop the link in here. If any of you want to come and join us at half time for a bit of a chat, because we're freaking smashing them. 5-0. 5-0. Yes, get in there, Spurs. Guys, let's do some player ratings. Fraser Forster. Go.
I mean, he's made
7.
one save.
But he's
Yeah,
distributed
not done
well. He's done well when the ball's been passed
Distributed
back
well,
to him. His
actually, yeah.
distribution is good. Yeah,
Well,
well, 7 for me.
Can't be less than 7.
So 7 for Fraser. I'd say 10 because he's had one chance to save the ball. He's done it. So 10 out of 10. You can't ask more than that. Can't not
Well,
save the ones he wasn't given. So okay, next we have Jed Spence.
Yeah, he's been all right as well.
I reckon an 8. Spence. I
8.
think he's done well. He had
7
an
and
assist again. He had an assist for the
Yeah.
third.
I'll give him an 8.
Yeah.
I'll give him an 8. What about the drag?
He's done well too.
Yeah, but nothing. He hasn't had that much. 7.
7.
Fancy 7. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Gray?
I think Lord Gray's been really good. I'll give him an 8. He looks so
Yeah.
good on the ball.
He has
7.5.
been. Does he get an extra point for his age?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Destiny only did 30 minutes, but he did well, didn't he? He's got to get a 7
did
for his
do well.
Yeah, he
performance.
did really well.
Yeah, he can't get much more than 7 having gone off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gray 8 says Howard. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Pepe Meta Sa
8.5.
8.5.
8.5. Okay.
8.5,
Yeah.
pushing 9.
Lucas Barival.
He's looked good at times, but he's giving away possession a little bit. 7.5 for me.
7.5.
Yeah, maybe.
Johnny. Dejan Kulisevsky.
8.
8.5
Maybe,
for me. I
maybe
think it's
8.5.
been strong.
8.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immortal.
James Madison.
9.
Yeah, 9, maybe 9.5 at the moment. I think he's had a cracking first half.
It's just, it's just having one of those
Two
games.
goals and an
touches.
assist.
Heung-min Son rating, half-time rating.
8.
7.5, 7.5, 8.
And lastly, Dominic Solanke.
Difficult one for Dom, I think. I think 7 for me.
Yeah.
7. Yeah. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Okay, we should probably though give Porro a rating because he's been on for over half the first half, right? Haven't really noticed much of him though. I'd say 6.5. It's the only player below
Probably
7.5.
a 6.
Yeah,
just from the amount of time he's been on the pitch, I reckon.
Yeah. A stat here from Rick, who's one of our members. Ange's biggest win at Celtic was 9-0.
Wow.
Will he be able to break that today for Tottenham?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no problem.
He could.
Or will Tottenham be the first team to ever not win from being 5-0 up at half time?
No. In fairness. Southampton are not very good, are
Porro 8, says Howard. Yeah, but I mean, they're fighting for their lives. No, they're not very good. But in terms of half-time subs, guys, and that in the comments as well, who would you be bringing off at this point? I assume it makes sense to rotate now, doesn't it? Quite aggressively, considering we've got Man United in the quarterfinals on Thursday.
Yeah, I think I might. I'd still be tempted to keep the youngsters on for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Give them time. Give them some minutes.
They have got school tomorrow.
They have, but he can get a letter from the teacher to let them off. Is that how it works, Johnny?
No, just send an email these days.
Yeah. So I think I would keep. I'd certainly keep Gray on. Get him some more time at centre half if he's got to play centre half on Thursday. But I would be tempted to take off Solanke and Son and give
Solanke for Lancashire.
Yeah, I think so. And then I might even be tempted to bring Werner on, for Sonny.
Yeah.
Give him his head again after the other night and say to him, go out there and show him what you can do. Because he could go batshit crazy against this lot.
He could go, but he's not. It's not going to happen. It's going to be another one that's, Jesus, you can't even score against this.
You see, I'll be trying to protect our back line more than our front line. I feel like that's even more a desperate situation.
What are our options?
We don't have any options. That's the problem.
The boys on the bench, these teenagers, of whom most of them, I don't know who they are.
If there ever was a time to play Dorrington and give one of our wing backs a rest, now's the time, right?
Porro's had 25 minutes rest, mate. What does he need?
Timo Werner, bring him on for Son?
I think so.
It's a big time for him to show how he's going to react to that press conference as well. And it's the perfect kind of game for him. It's a pretty low pressure environment.
The other option as well, rest Kulusevski.
Yes.
Bring Johnson on.
Bring Kulusevski off for Johnson for sure, I think. That's got to be one. Leave them all on to the 70th, says John. That's it's a bold one, mate. We lost Johnny. Can you hear us, Si?
Yeah, I've got you, mate.
Yeah, all right. Johnny's just.
I'm not. To be fair, I don't know if I'd make the changes at half time. Maybe 60 minutes.
I mean,
there's an argument
DJ
for
on the bench as well for take Kulusevski off and put Johnson on.
Yeah, you could do that. You could definitely.
So we can make how many more subs? 4 more.
Yeah.
So you'd think the main players you're trying to protect are, well, any of your defenders. So maybe one of. Damn, it's tough, isn't it? But yeah, Kulusevski's definitely one you want to protect. Solanke's definitely another. Yeah. So those two, I think, are nailed on.
I think the thing about the defence, though, Jim, if you have a look at who's playing in defence now, Dragishin and Gray haven't had mega minutes this season, so how protected do they need to be? Porro's come on, so he's not going to go off, and you've got no one to go at left back anyway. So I don't see how you change that up because I wouldn't break that centre back pairing. They need more time together. I would do more in that midfield area. I think Kulu for Johnson makes sense. At some point, Sonny for Werner definitely will happen. Without a doubt.
Hyper Noise, he's in the room. How are you, mate?
Hello, how you going?
All right.
Thanks, mate. How are you?
I can't see myself, but that's all right.
We can see you. We can see you.
Let's do it, mate.
I really need my glasses, but that's all right. How you going?
Yeah. No, it's brilliant now, mate.
Yeah, wow, 5-0. Jeez.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the 5-1 scoreline.
Oh man, yeah.
For ages because
the comeback is on.
Yeah. I've always thought that in the Ange era of Spurs that he'll get a 5-1 victory somewhere and it will kick off everything.
Right.
You know how everyone keeps saying that has got Spurs. So I've been waiting for that result. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Hope I'm not.
Well, let's hope it's going to kickstart us amidst an injury crisis because that would be the most perfect non-Tottenham thing to ever happen to Tottenham.
Yeah. No kidding.
So, Stuart, are you like a lifelong Ange fan or Tottenham fan? I know we've been communicating on the chats and part of the show for a long time, but which one are you? Are you a mix of both?
Kind of both. I'm a sports fan, first of all.
Yeah.
So I started watching the Premier League soccer since I was, I think, 5 in the 70s, and liked the way Tottenham played. Never had a team really, but I like the way Ange plays. So it's both. It's kind of
right.
I really only support 2 teams. Every New Zealand team, obviously, All Blacks, stuff like that. Being a Kiwi, and Brisbane Lions in the AFL. Because I lived in Brisbane for 7 years, so yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I love all sport, and I love the way Ange plays football.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so do we, man. Hence we're his
so does some of our fan base.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't do social media.
No, I think
WhatsApp is the highest I go, if that's social media. But yeah, so I just, watch and listen to a lot of YouTube and get all my sport from there.
So in your time following Ange, is there like a certain result that you think stands out for him? You mentioned there was you mentioned having that 5-1 moment. Was there a 5-1 win?
I get insights into scorelines quite often. I don't use them. But yeah. And when Ange got signed, I had a dream that it was going to be a 5-1 scoreline that would stand out. That it means that they were on the right track, and I'm just waiting for that. What about a 5-0 or a 6-0? Does that count as well, or do we need to let Southampton score? No. It has to be a 5-1. That was the dream. Yeah, but who knows if it happens? It might happen in the year we win when Tottenham wins the whole league. Who knows? I just as a lifelong Spurs fan, I just find it so hard to picture that happening. But I'm so desperate for it to happen. That having a manager who's done it at other clubs, where he's resurged teams that always seemed like they'd never been able to do it before, just gives you that little tiny little glimpse of hope, doesn't it? That maybe, just maybe, this is the guy that can get us over that line. Coming back on the pitch, I can see it.
And just different from. It's different from Conte and Mourinho from that respect, because
exactly.
the way he's done it.
attacking manager, and that's what Spurs
Yeah.
have always been. I mean, when
Yeah,
I watched them, when the Premier first started, they were always having attacking players.
Yeah.
And they've gone away from that. And maybe it's the Levy era, but he has done good things for the club, and I'm not a Levy out person. I'm just a Tottenham fan. I don't care how the club is run, as long as Tottenham play well and win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that intelligent to go, you can do that. So I'll just go, I'll support Spurs because, they play football the right way, and they always have.
Apart from that brief period.
Yeah.
Well,
we
we don't talk about the brief period that, the win-now managers, who basically just buy championships.
Yeah. And we can't buy championships, so.
No, because, I did say it in that WhatsApp text today or last night, whenever I sent it. It is 9 o'clock in the morning here. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm going on.
No, all good. We've got to jump on as the players back on.
Yeah.
Hypo. To you, the Master Chief. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
We'll have to talk about that more. We'll have to bring you on to one of the proper pod episodes soon.
Yeah, I'll have to get a stand because my hand is shaking. Sorry about the camera.
All good. Great to have you on, Stuart. Thanks for joining us, by the way, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Listen.
Up the Spurs.
Cheers, mate.
Up
Cheers,
the Spurs.
mate.
Come on, you Spurs.
Cheers. Bye. Bye. Oh,
here
good
he
to have Stu on and to meet him.
Yeah.
Be careful, other Stuarts. You might be replaced. Right. Players are coming on. Let's do this. You're probably seeing us playing right now. I'm going to grab my drink. One sec, boys. I'll leave my replacement, which is size dog, to take care of you there.
What you noshing on there? Sorry.
Cheese stick.
Be right back.
It's got like spiral shaped. Interesting. Like a bread cheese stick. You're not sharing it.
Yeah, so I think he's going to nick it in a minute, and he's going to have it off me.
Yeah, he looks like he's opportunistic. There you go. So what's your prediction, Si, for final score?
Wouldn't surprise me if it was 5-0.
I know. 6 or 7, I'd say.
Yeah, maybe 6. I could see his leaky one, actually.
Yeah.
The silly one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
like
done now, dog.
6-1. Yeah.
You go in, Leo. Go on, Leo. Up go. Good boy. None left, mate.
What vintage is that? What vintage is that Christmas jumper?
This year, mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got it
You got
from
it
the
when you were
online
over-
shop.
Oh, did you? You
Yeah.
got it delivered to the gaff?
Got it delivered to my mum's gaff.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And are you going to wear it next week?
I was going to give it a run out.
Yeah. I'll wear mine then.
Yeah.
Be
that's what
bros.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, little interception from them there.
Oh shit! Here we go. Whew.
Right.
So Widow Twinky's laundry is still intact, is he?
I thought you got to do something better than that.
It's beautifully arranged, isn't it? Like the spacing.
It is
between-
lovely arranged, but it does look like a Chinese laundry. It looks like dry cleaners, doesn't it?
God, only 5-0. Get him out of my football club.
To be fair, Levy should have signed some players at half time.
He should have. Yeah. Just lost. Kulichevsky needs to go off. And you, Joji, needs to get a rest.
Just listen, I know that every team gets injuries, right? But you cannot plan your summer spending around having 9 first team squad players out, can you?
Well, no, and Ange says that. It's like when everyone's fit, if I go sign another, say, left winger, what the hell do we do with Moore and what the hell do we do with Odegaard? Because you've got Moore, Odegaard, and Son fighting one position. You just sign a fourth guy to go ahead of them. You're like, well, then the other guys aren't going to get a game.
Yeah.
It's
And
a tough one.
I get that. Listen, we've been critical. I think we've been balanced in the pod, but we've been critical of decisions, maybe some subs and game management, etc. But he's got an absolute point. He said any side in this Premier League that loses 3 centre halves is going to struggle. No one carries 6 centre halves. No one in their squad carries 6 players that are strong centre halves.
Exactly. You typically have 2 very good players, a very good backup, and then an average backup.
Listen,
And we kind of got that.
If the Goons lost the Lieber, they'd be moaning. They'd be just moaning about losing him.
Yeah, exactly. So much of how your team does every year, though, is dependent on how your injury situation plays out. Like I remember when Liverpool won the league in their COVID season, the main factor for them was their centre-back pairing stayed fit all season. And it just takes that centre-back pairing. And when Arsenal came so close when City was so good, their centre-back pairing played all season. Again, it's like there's such a difference that happens. Howard, you are on there with Stu, mate. We'll be asking the same question. I would say it's been a brilliant performance by Spence, but I think you'd have to go out of your way to have a bad game today based on how the performance has gone. And that's partly from everyone collectively being so good. What's happened there, guys? You saying something's happened?
Yeah, it's just some good play around the box, but it's sort of come back again. Chelsea are 1 up as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Was it who? Is it Brentford they play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brentford, absolutely shocking away from home, aren't they?
Yeah. They've got the best
Absolutely
record.
shocking. I think they've got the worst record away from home, and I think the best record at home.
And
They do
yet-
have the best record at home, yeah.
He's from the fans who want Ange out. He's who everyone wants. I'm like, do you want another manager who supposedly can't? Why are you swapping like for like?
I don't get that.
You're just going for like a beta version of Ange,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because he's got hair
Totally.
or something. What the fuck is the point? Sorry, it just seems so stupid.
He's got some good hair though.
He does have good hair. He does have good hair,
Good hair.
but that's not the reason to appoint a manager, is it?
Well, it might be a tiebreaker rather than
Maybe.
an out-and-out reason. Might not be one of the top 3 reasons, but God, he's got lovely hair.
He does
Fairness,
have nice hair.
Pep's a good manager, and he's not follically endowed.
No,
He's not
very
follically
challenged in
endowed.
the area.
No, yeah.
So it doesn't.
Who
It's
else
not
have
a
we
direct
got?
correlation.
No, it's not.
Who are the?
But
So
he's very pleasant on the eye, though, Thomas Frank's hair, anyway.
Yeah, but it's Pep pulls off the ball. Look, he just dresses so well as well, doesn't he? And he's got that Spanish glow to his skin.
I was going to say that's Spanish joie de vivre, but that's a bit more French.
Yeah, you see, continental, isn't he?
Je ne sais pas.
Spot the lad that's been living in Switzerland for all them years. Just strips off the tang. Yeah.
Oh, boy, Johnny, where's our theme tune?
Is he offside?
What you need to do is you need to get your wife and tell her, like, give him a. If you can't do it, it's fine. I can make it. I just didn't want to tread on
he said he'd
toes.
do it. To be honest with you, because I was dragging my heels as well in sending him all the bits, and he's been really busy with work. He's a teacher as well. It's a pretty busy time of year but
it's fine.
I think he said he'd give it a go this week.
I was only going to say, because otherwise I was going to give it a crack. My busiest week of the year is next week, and then touch wood, it should quieten down a bit and give me some time to do some more editing and stuff. So I was going to do it. So we do have, rather than ranting to all of you, we do have a new theme tune coming, narrated by Rob Daly, the actual Tottenham commentator. So
The actual.
Did I mention I got to go to the press box with Rob Daly?
You might have mentioned it once or twice.
Or just once or twice, yeah.
Did you go to? Sorry.
No, I was running a bit late, and they wouldn't hang on for me. I think it was a bit of a stitch up, Johnny.
I got to go to the bit where it was very empty. They were having their sandwiches and setting up the recording equipment.
So you
ushered you out rather quickly before
how it works is they before the game they obviously get all their equipment set up and stuff in the press box, but they get a sneak peek into the like some pre-game footage we don't as fans. So they're watching on their cameras and they actually know which players are probably going to start in the lineup because they can see certain like people coming into coming into the stadium or whatever.
Okay.
They got all this extra like early footage. So typically this is where I think when people leak this person's playing, this person's not playing, I think it must come from that kind of part of the day, like 2 hours before kickoff, where a few hundred people working at the club will get access to this information, see which players have got off the bus and all that kind of stuff, and which players are going to play. And obviously that's still not an hour later it's announced into the official lineup, but there's that gap in the middle, and where the paper team sheets put up on a board somewhere, and they start to get access to all that kind of stuff. So they don't announce it, but you'd assume that must mean hundreds of people in the club, other people can see this footage as well, and that's where stuff starts to come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing all that analysis and stuff. Obviously, they wouldn't show me anything, but they showed me like the equipment they use,
showed you the
how
door
it works and stuff. Showed me the door pretty much.
Is there anybody else around like that you would have recognised?
Like Alistair Gold or anyone?
They would have been there about half an hour later. Who was that? It was the person who does all the setup for people who can't hear or see the game properly. And he has like special equipment that makes it more accessible for them. And then Rob, who's obviously getting set up for the actual Spurs play commentary, was there. But and then some security people, but that was it really. Don't worry, you didn't miss it. It was good fun.
Were they called because of you, the security people?
Pretty much. They said, "Is there a school within 30 feet?" I said no, so I was allowed in.
Go on. Oh, it's so good.
I thought you said Destiny. I'm like, he's back.
He's just immense. He could be, the next 3 or 4 years, this fella could be the new Dembele, couldn't he, really?
Johnny, can you play your didgeridoo?
I can get a note out of it, all right. Yeah, get a few notes. Can't do the circular breathing, though. That's the game changer.
Can we see a few notes?
I'll tell you what. If we get 9 goals, I'll play a few notes.
Oh, what's my dad? Press strong emoji looks fantastic. My dad.
It's funny. My parents gave me that didgeridoo for my 21st birthday. I know it's hard to believe I'm actually over 21, but and I'm the same.
So it's last year then, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And my mate Alistair, that was my best mate from school. He was in Australia, and he ordered me a didgeridoo for my 21st birthday as well. So I went from no didgeridoos to 2 didgeridoos in one day.
What do you do with the didgeridoos in your free time, Johnny?
Well, the one behind me is actually a nice object, and it does look nice.
I know.
Okay.
So it's more about the shape of the object, is it?
No, I didn't say that. That was your imagination.
Come on.
So why didgeridoo though? Have you got an Australian thing going on or what?
So, whenever I was a teenager, it was like I was obsessed with Australia, and I really wanted to go to Australia. It's like obviously it was peak Neighbours and Home and Away, and was a little bit more culturally advanced than just that. But I've still never been. So it's definitely something I've got to sort out at some point. I'd love to go. I'd love to go down under. Got some mates. I've got one of my best mates lives in Sydney, and another fellow lives in Wellington. So, you boys been down that part of the world?
I did 3 weeks doing a little bit of the coast road from Cairns down to Sydney.
Nice.
Which was nice. Got a camper van and drove down to the Whitsunday Islands. Are lovely.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Oh, it's a while ago. Probably 15, 20 years ago. Yeah.
Oh my God! Just Rose Johnson's on.
Oh, Johnson. When did he come on?
Literally, I think that's probably the biggest insult I could ever play to the guy. Johnson just got yellow carded. When did he come on?
Oh.
And who for? Is Maddison off? No,
Sonny.
Maddison's here for Son. Okay,
yeah.
Well, at half time.
46. So
Why 46? That's suspiciously injury time.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you come off at 46 and not 45?
True.
I want to check the commentary. That would just be such a weird thing to do, wouldn't it?
Mm.
yeah.
It would be so Spurs to win 5-0 and use 3 players to injury, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Tottenham give Huminson a rest, replacing him at half time. No, okay, that's half time replacement. Good.
Going to be really really good for the confidence if we can keep a clean sheet here as well for those two boys or the whole back line. Actually, it'd be great confidence boost, wouldn't it? Sorry, Jim, you were saying?
Someone just posted the 9-1 Wigan victory score there. I was there and I remember it like it was yesterday. They had a left back who was terrible, didn't they? At that game, we tore him to shreds.
Yeah, how many did Defoe score?
Time.
He did, yeah.
He got 5, did he?
Was it 5 he got? He was 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, who was the left back? It was it Edmund? Or was it Bramble? I can't remember. But yeah, we just absolutely destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed. Titus Bramble was all right, actually, at one point, wasn't he? He had like a little resurgence of being quite good, and Redknapp nearly signed him for us. He was a bit of a mistake-prone player, wasn't he?
Just a touch.
Let me. Ange out. Shaw on the Gooner Slayer, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, Kinker, and the new Italian. I think it was probably when we were chatting about something else, and I've forgotten what we were talking about. Yes.
Gabriel's back for that. He played yesterday.
Yeah, but they wouldn't stop going on about Odegaard, would they? And it's like, oh my God, you've got one player out in the middle of the bar, mate.
Forster. How does the Fraser Forster big man hands like a frying pan, big man tune go? I need to know that one. Well, my wife laughs at me about this. She's like, how can you men like find it so funny when you come up with these they're like kids' nursery rhymes? I'm like, they're just jealous, aren't they? That we can find fun in such basic things.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
So
what's happening with? Is there a fallout? I think the last time we led fight. What you guys don't see is, in the main WhatsApp group, it's always kicking off. There's always an argument every day in there.
Yeah.
But if you want to be access to our members WhatsApp group, you can become a member. $1.99 a month. No, you can actually do that though. The members WhatsApp group is actually a very sane, good place to be. But the main WhatsApp group you also get access to, which is just a fucking free for all of chaos, is every hour there's a fight. Someone is fighting with someone about, and I'm normally involved in the middle of it, getting stuck in.
They're trying to keep the peace.
No, sometimes I get stuck in, and I've had a few beers, whatever. I've had a bad day at work. I get stuck in. Well, I always get the side messages. So, like, this person's being a prick, this person's being a knob.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not you should kick him out. You should kick him out. Like, you should kick that guy out. You should kick. And I'm not telling them that they're both telling me to kick each other out.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the solution is maybe I create a fourth group, which is purgatory. When two people are fighting, I just take them out the main group and chuck them in there together.
That's
When
a
they're
good
made
idea.
up, they can come back in the other group.
Yeah.
Or it's like a sin bin, like 30 days in there.
Like
Bang,
to the
all the other
virtual
bad
WhatsApp
people.
there.
Yeah, it's like the gulag. Yeah, I call it the
Find a
gulag.
way of giving them both health bars at the top, like in Street Fight.
Yes, yeah, I like it. I think something like that.
Finish him.
Yes, Howard, it would be nice.
You're
not in that one, Howard.
Stay out of that one,
I'll
mate.
stay out of it. It's
Honestly.
exhausting. If you want to wake up every morning to 500 messages and
Yeah.
definitely at least one message that will trigger you, get involved. It was meant to like be a distraction from Twitter and the toxicity of Twitter, but it's become hyper.
It's definitely
It's
not
like
bad.
I think it's like Twitter, but more channeled.
Yeah,
Even more intense because it's only Spurs anger.
Yeah.
The members group is like the new
Members group's a
new
good
Blues guy.
Have they scored, Johnny?
No, side netting.
Because we need them to score. Because according to Hypernoise, if we
need a
win
5-1.
5-1, then we'll go on a ridiculous run and win the league. But
right.
any other score, 8-0's worse than 5-1.
Okay.
So
I
we need
missed
this
that.
5-1. So we should actually be cheering on Southampton. But guys, we should be keeping a close eye on Kyle Walker-Peters because there's lots of people saying he makes sense as our backup wing back we so desperately need. Is he the guy? Oh, Howard's just said that. Sign Kyle Walker-Peters in Jan. There you go. Should we sign him in Jan? Should we not in Jan?
I'm not sure I don't know if he pushes the squad forwards, if I'm honest.
No.
Right, guys, just let me know if you want to do it or not. But we could stop right on the 90th minute and do a 20-minute podcast, the actual one. You too tired?
Yeah, do you know, it's going to be a little bit. What's now? It's 9:30 now.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit late for you.
Yeah, I'm an old man, mate. I need my sleep.
It's 8:30 for me. It's the reason I asked. But this is a terrible kickoff time.
Yeah.
It's awful, isn't it?
7 p.m. Imagine if this was a home game. I'd be fuming because we'd have had to travel to this.
Yeah.
According to the WhatsApp group earlier, Johnny, that means you're not a fan. You're just a supporter.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna miss Man City at home.
Yeah,
Me
you're
too.
definitely a supporter, not a
Tuesday
fan then. Oh, God, you're both supporters, not fans.
Tuesday
I
night.
know.
There's no way
Yeah,
getting
I'm
over
missing
that.
I'm missing the Man United game at home as well.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
In the middle of February?
Yeah. I'll be watching it on the beach in St. Lucia, but
Oh, hello.
I did kick myself because I thought it's me all over, right? So I planned it so we'd go the Sunday or the Monday after the game. And then the flights were a bit expensive. So I was playing around with the flights. And then one came up and I was like, oh, that's good. Click. Pay. And it's like, it's 14th. Shit. We got United on the 15th.
Yeah.
But, but it's another, we got another month in February that's, between middle of January to the end of February, we've got no home games.
There's only one
What?
game.
We've got no home games between when?
So we got Newcastle.
Yeah, on the 4th.
On the
And then we
4th.
got Leicester on the
Of Feb?
27th or 28th.
Or Jan?
January.
January.
So from January to February, we've got no home games in January.
No,
after
we've
the
got one.
we
We've
got-
got one. We've got
Yeah,
Leicester.
so we got we've got Newcastle, and then we got Tamworth away, Arsenal away, Everton away, Hoffenheim away, and then Leicester at the back end of January.
Bloody hell, well, the players were getting their BA
Yeah,
loyalty cards topped up. But not very, that's not ideal, is it? So we've got a bunch of home games coming up afterwards.
then we go. We got Man United, Man City, and Bournemouth. 3 out of the next 4 at home. At least we finished on a home game this season.
We've got
Who
quite
have we got last game of the season?
Right. Our running is,
It's pretty decent.
you'd say from April we got
Yeah.
Got Southampton away, Wolves. Southampton at home, Wolves away. Forest at home, Liverpool away, tough one. West Ham away. Then we've got Palace at home, Villa away, Brighton at home. So it's not like the running we had last season.
Yeah, still not easy though.
No, but
West Ham
they're
away.
winnable. Villa up and down. Well, you don't know what it's going to be like at the end of the season. We could have gone on a 15-match unbeaten run.
Oh,
Or Ryan Mason could be a manager. You just don't know.
You just don't know.
Ryan Mason.
He's got a good job, doesn't he?
Yeah, I reckon he's a pretty good coach.
Yeah, good coach. But I mean, you're not in the limelight. You make very good money. You're probably a multi-millionaire.
How much money do you reckon? So he's a first team coach.
I reckon he makes like 50 grand a month.
50 grand a month. Do you reckon?
Something like that. It's what I reckon between, so hard to guess, but I reckon at least 20 grand a month. Should we see if there's an answer on the internet? Ryan Mason's salary. So as a player, he was making £2 million a year. What about as a coach? So he's your first team coach. He's a no, he's not a first team coach. He's a assistant manager. No, he's not assistant manager, is he anymore?
He can't, because Ange is head coach, not manager, right?
So yeah, but he's like the chief coach, which is one below the assistant manager.
The chief coach. The head of chief coaching.
Well, that can't be right. It says your typical coach in the Premier League earns about £83,000 a year.
No. In the Premier League?
Can't be right.
Oh, do you know, Star's so strong at times, you know.
He's so strong at times.
He's a star man. He's magic on the ball. He plays for Tottenham Hotspur and he comes from Senegal. He's a star man.
So, I reckon, I know we can't find any answers on the internet about this. I reckon Mason is on, I reckon makes $500,000 a year before tax. So I reckon he's on about 250k, 300k a year after tax, which isn't bad considering. Well, it's not bad in any circumstance, but I mean, for someone as high profile as that, it's a pretty ideal job. You could walk around the street most days, relatively unrecognized. You make enough money to not really worry about money that much. Pretty ideal gig, isn't it? And you're out the limelight. Do you know what I mean? Like I reckon 500 grand a year salary with his level of attention versus a 2 million a year with the. What do you reckon Ange's on? 2 or 3 mil a year? More than that?
More.
At least.
You reckon more?
Well, I reckon basic, not great. Bonuses, very good.
Yeah. Well, that's the Tottenham way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you Postecoglou's salary. 5 million a year.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's, what's that? 200
grand
5 million a year. 200 grand a week. 110
100
grand a month after tax. I mean, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he drives that Bentley, doesn't he?
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be okay.
Lovely cross from Johnson.
Yeah, we saw him after the game. Si and I, you were with you.
Was it?
Weren't we? We're not with
No,
Johnny?
I don't think so. No, we were with Dave Kenner, wasn't it?
Oh, Dave Kenner. We went out after the game. We'd been until the stadium closed. We'd had a few drinks after we'd beaten Chelsea. There wasn't Chelsea. Who was it? We'd beaten. We won some game. We were really happy, and we thought we'd go see
United.
Someone like that. We thought we'd go.
We went into number 8, didn't we? And then we went into a couple of places up the high road.
And we thought we'll go check out what all the Sonny fans were all queued out waiting for Sonny to come out. And we thought we'll go join him and see him. And then Ange comes out, they don't pay any attention to him at all, and we were like, "Oh my god, it's Ange!" And he was there on his Bentley.
Yeah, he's got his Bentley.
He had a bad
driving
colour,
himself.
didn't he? Bad colour choice. Bad colour choice though. It was.
It's gunmetal grey one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all right. It was a bit. I don't know. It didn't look that good in the flesh. We were a bit like, he looked really angry, didn't he, as well?
I'd leave. But was it a win then, or was it a loss?
No, it was a draw. It was a draw, I think.
Because he was out in super quick time, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was fizzing. He looked really angry behind the wheel as well.
Yeah.
And we started making up assumptions as to why he was angry, and we were like, "That's it. That means he's leaving."
I hope you posted that online. Oh.
So anyway, Ryan, if you're listening, just pop it in the chat. How much you want a week, mate?
Yeah, Ryan. If you're one of our 18 live watchers right now,
mid-listener of the pod, come on, mate.
Is Alfie coming on?
Very ponderous now.
Absolute snorefest as Shafay. Yeah, mate. Anja.
Yeah.
Snorefest. How dare he show some pragmatism and
You're
so we've
right,
got
Sheffield.
Alfie Dorrington's coming on with Werner. Werner always looks so confused, bless him.
What game was it? It was the West Ham game where there was the bit of a punch up. Do you remember? There was a bit of a punch up in the West Ham game, and all you could see was Werner just took himself as far away to the touchline as he could and was just stood there watching it.
Oh dear.
Hilarious.
If we score 2 more goals, we will have the best goal difference in the league.
Yeah. Crap
That
at
is
defending,
mad. That is mad.
But Fraser putting his foot on the ball, knocking it about.
I don't know whose it is. It's either yours or Si's, Johnny, but I hear like windscreen wipers.
Yeah, that's a massage chair that I thought I was gonna go like on the lowest set. I didn't do the neck bit because that would have been too loud.
Someone actually bought the massage chair in the airport. To be fair, you spend a lot of time in there.
Yeah, true. I've got the neck on there, so I'm properly going for it. No, I've got a Lidl in the middle aisle. It's
a little
really
middle.
Good. It's bloody brilliant.
Little middle, you diddle.
Okay, I'll turn it off if it's annoying the punters.
Have you seen all those memes about people buying these Tesla robots when they come out? Just how long until men ruin it all? Like coming into your bedroom and finding out. Si, what did you ask it to do this time? He's just been spun. Arms in the air. It's like,
There's been a breakdown in translation here,
I didn't say the safe word.
My safe word was boring.
Is it still 1-0 Chelsea?
Yeah. Back on topic.
2-0 Chelsea now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
And for real, he's turned a corner, hasn't he?
I've got him in my FPL team.
Do you like my official Oso Spurs?
It's really cool.
You can go on the wall and get you each one of those you want.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Put them on the wall, yeah. Yeah, you like that?
Where'd you get that
You
from?
like that? How'd you like them apples?
Special website. Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, they're like...
Yeah. I've been quoted 150 quid for like a proper neon. I'll show you. Like, it looks really good. But neon. As I'm building want to build like a proper pod studio, it seems to need to pay for this and get it on the wall when we might change room. But like getting a proper, that's the wrong camera. Oh, can you see that? It's like a neon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
There you go, you can see it better there. So that would go like, that's an actual neon proper sign that would go on the wall.
Is that music you got playing as well?
Yes, it's a massage chair, does that?
I've turned it off. Sweet.
Who bought the massage chair, Johnny? Who's
No, I did. I bought it on myself.
Oh, fucking hell. Offside. That was almost 5-1.
It's off. He's miles off.
do you remember that guy?
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge.
Man United now. I love it.
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge.
Things have happened.
Very good. I love that guy. Fergie, Moise, Giggsy. Give it Giggsy to end the season.
And that Manchester in the area.
I still can't believe Amarin has won at the Etihad before Arteta. That's so good.
That's so good.
Like that clip of them, was it? Yeah, last season when they were like really close and they needed to beat City, and they were clapping there like 0-0 draw, like well done lads, well done, we held out. If it didn't work out for Monsieur and Arteta was let go, they scored.
No, it's offside.
Where does Arteta go?
Everton.
Somewhere in Spain, I guess.
I reckon he gets the Everton job.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
New owners coming in, new stadium.
A big club.
Huh?
Everton's quite a big club.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Big fan base. They go to the new stadium next year.
I think it might be a bit above him. Like, he's more of a I guess he's a kind of keep a club up type manager, isn't he?
Well,
it's another rebuild, though, isn't it?
Better than that.
Yeah, I think he could do a good job at Southampton. Actually, get them back up.
I don't think he'd go anywhere else.
People have been talking about Arteta like as if he's an elite manager for the last 3 seasons or so.
Yeah, he spent 700 million euros, and
well, he's won way less. He's won way less than Ange has.
Yeah, but he came second.
There is a conversation around him that is seriously elevated.
Yeah.
So with regard to where he goes next,
he just tries to. He just tries to be overly smart. Like it was working. Everything he was doing was working. And then he just throws it all in the can and goes, right, I'm going to go to Route 1 football and try and win the league off corners.
Yeah.
And I think when he first joined Arsenal, he used to say the same. It's like, we're getting a good run together, things are going well. And then he would just suddenly change everything.
Lancashire's coming up.
Good.
Domo's going off.
I mean, in my honest opinion, I don't want to bring a negative in this game. We should have brought Slanky off 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think so. There's no need to keep him on for as long.
What's the point? They're not going to score 6 goals. Yeah. So you've just literally ran your only striker to the ground for an extra. Yeah. But don't want to bring a negative to a very good performance, but that's no negative.
I mean, if there is one thing that we have been, critical of with Ange, it's the in-game management, the timings of substitutions.
Mm-hmm.
That's sometimes it's been a bit. Just don't be getting our heads around it. Really, it's when it's screaming out for a sub, he doesn't seem to do it.
No. But sometimes he said that's because he feels he's making a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
think that's hindsight talking, though, Jim. Honestly, it's like, I'm not gonna make a change because they need to learn. Well, your job's to make a change to influence the game, and if you change it and your influential changes change the game, then they learn a lesson then anyway, right? It's like why keep them on and they've got to suffer, go through the pain was the sort of ethos behind that, right?
Yeah. One sec.
Was off for another sausage roll.
Why not?
Sunday.
Yeah.
We are knocking the ball around quite nicely at the moment, though.
I thought I heard you say goal then.
No. I said it'd be 5-0, didn't I, Johnny?
Well, it's been a boring second half, hasn't it? I ain't scored enough goals this game.
So the other thing about is the other criticism we get is right when we go a certain amount up, we don't know how to slow the game down and kill the game. They haven't really had a look in. They've had a couple of chances this second half, but not really.
Few set pieces, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's like so we've shut the game down, we've closed it down. We're still pressing them.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
And we're not able to control the game. And
oh, clever.
That's exactly what I say. I'm going to say actually when I say that.
Jimbo, are you on uncle duty next week, mate?
Am I on uncle duty next week? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm driving for Liverpool and he is driving for Wolves.
Right.
you get into Wolves as well, Johnny.
No, I'm going to be up north. My dad's 80th birthday celebrations. So
Well, I'll see if I'll try swap so he can have Wolves now Liverpool. I'll see. I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Forest on Boxing Day will be an interesting one.
I'll tell you what,
Wouldn't it?
I did poop my pants when I was at that Rangers game because I was in the home end.
Yeah.
Some guy behind tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, why are you not dancing, bud?" I was like, because they're all dancing and singing. I was like, "Oh, just enjoying the game." He's like, "Why are you not singing then, pal?" I was like, "Oh, fuck, he's digging me out."
You got rumbled.
He's digging me out, and he kept digging and he kept digging. And hey, who do you support? You don't sound very from around here, pal. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, yeah, I'm a Spurs fan." I was invited as a guest, and I was like expecting them all to kick off. But then they were like, "Hey, you mug, Werner's shit, man." And then they started mugging me off because Werner was just so terrible. So kind of Werner saved my life.
saved the day.
Timo saved my day for being so terrible. And then when we scored and equalised, I was just like, "You guys should be beating us 5-1. You're way better than us, and we're good. Like you guys, just really good."
How are you third in your league?
Yeah. People who say this is
a box, Jimbo.
I was for the hospitality, and then they march you down to some zone right next to the hardcore, which is their version of the South Stand, like bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was definitely a home. But I think if I was in the actual hardcore area, I'd have been screwed. But that was kind of like a bit of a posh hardcore area because it was by the hospitality bit. All I had to do, I can't believe it, was send 3 positive tweets about Levy a day for a week, and I just got hospitality to an away game. Just can't believe they do that at the club. It's great. No, I was a guest from actually
guest and gold.
Actually, a QPR fan who bought hospitality at Rangers for his company.
Very good. So he's QPR and he's
actually part Rangers. Yeah, he's part Rangers, part QPR, and he knew our Spurs, so he's like, "Oh, of course."
Yeah. Very good.
I would like us 1 second half goal.
Yeah,
did you did you get a haggis supper or anything when you're up in?
I had a haggis breakfast.
Did you?
Nice. Yep. Haggis with my full Scottish.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. Scottish delicacy.
I then had a nice couple of whiskies.
I was going to say,
made a fatal error. I ordered a Bushmills, and they were not happy with that.
Yeah,
it's a nice whiskey though, Bushmills, but
it is a nice whiskey. Yeah.
But because it's an Irish whiskey, they were not. I'm like, well, you both have good whiskies. Why are you dragging me into this? We didn't have any good whiskies. I just like drinking both your whiskies. I'm not involved in the Irish versus Scottish. Who's got better whiskey debate? I was enjoying both. Both different, both nice.
Definitely got to go to Searson's if you want your top whiskey.
Oh yeah. That's my go-to, as you know.
Your humbo, yeah. Oh.
Get a nice glass of Middleton's.
I was over at the mother-in-law's house, and her husband, he's got he's director or something of Arran whiskey in Scotland. He's also got interest in other distilleries, and he had a wee miniature on the table. They're pouring their whiskey onto the mince pies, and it was from Cumbria.
What? Oh, really? And were they lighting it like a Christmas pud, or what were they doing with
I
it?
don't know. They weren't lighting it, but I'd never seen an English whiskey before. But I thought it was quite interesting. I mean, I assume it was quite a good whiskey if he was somebody with his knowledge. It's not something that we'd heard of before.
No.
Here we go. Here. Oh, you clown! Oh, Johnson, you total idiot!
What we should have scored?
He's been scoring them for fun.
He's off
this season, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was off anyway. He was off anyway.
Yeah, well, it was probably not as easy as it looked, but still.
I did like the social media post from Ornstein, who's normally correct that the board aren't even remotely considering the idea of removing Ange. They're just like not even on that stratosphere at the moment. That it sounds like it's just outside of the little small circles of fans. I still think 78% of the fans are fully behind him. But I do think there's a big enough group now where it's not like a tiny minority. It's like just a minority, but it's still it's quite significant. It's still like if you get 100 people together, you imagine like 10, 20 of them are Ange out now. Whereas before it was like one or two.
I think there's a little bit more of the Levy out, Enoch out, raising their heads more now. Like it's a sign that Levy hasn't supported Ange because of the situation we're in with the squad. Should have done more in the summer. It feels more like that. I'm not. Yeah,
but I feel like the other side to that coin, Si, is a lot of people have really been very vocal and doubled down from day one that Ange is a farmer manager from Australia and he can't do it, all that stuff. And he's a terrible appointment. And if he works, the only way those people can save face is by pointing it at Levy. You know what I mean? Like it's like saying, okay, you're right, Levy is good, but still, sorry, Ange is good, but still, Levy's an idiot. Levy's an idiot. Blah, blah. I feel like that's whenever we do well, people go, yeah, but still Levy. You know what I mean? Like it's like they don't want to say you're right, maybe Ange is right. Yeah,
we've done well, but it's not good enough.
Exactly. It's not good enough, and I feel like there's deflection technique of, oh shit, I might be wrong. I've embarrassed myself. Ange is actually all right. I'll point that at the owner. But equally, there's another side of it with people like me who are like, I've typically been more Levy sympathizer, where if he was to sack Ange mid-season, I think I would go fully into Levy out camp. I think I'll go fully in it into the Levy out camp, and I think there's a lot.
I totally agree with that.
A lot of us who are in that camp where he would lose the part of the supporter base which are relatively accepting of him.
Yeah.
Or Russell Martin, get out of our club, signs up in the air.
The thing that I think is different in the last few months has been from 12 months ago. Obviously, our start of the season was so, stellar, I guess. But Ange was, he was the flavor of the month. But now the media, there's a lot of media talk and backing up the fans who are disgruntled. And when you look at the league table, and you see, say, like Newcastle are behind us, and I'm not hearing a lot of conversation about Eddie Howe, and even just above us. Aston Villa are only a couple of points above us. I know they're in sixth, but that's the nature of how tight that table is. It just seems to be maybe it's because I'm a Tottenham fan, and I'm much more aware of the conversations around Spurs. But
Well, look,
it feels like Ange is a really easy target now, and
Yeah.
sections of the media are wanting to just ask the same old questions.
I mean, when you look at the table now, you've got 13th to 5th, and Man City are in 5th.
Yeah,
Is 5 points.
4 points. 5
Well, look,
From 13th. So from us to City is 4 points.
Yeah.
and look, 11 teams haven't been able to put 2 wins together this season in the Premier League.
That's mad, isn't it?
It's a
And
nutty season.
Ipswich and Bournemouth spent over 100 million each this season in the transfer window. Like clubs with 12,000 seater stadiums are spending 100 million because the Premier League has so much TV money.
Yeah.
Now the teams at the top of the league because of PSR are spending 130, 140. The gap is so narrow now that PSR is making the league so tight since it's showing teeth. I feel like people overlook the fact that a minnow like at Bournemouth have gone and signed Porto's best player for 40 million quid.
Yeah.
And now they're in the Premier League. Whereas back in the day, only Man City did that kind of stuff. Only Chelsea did that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, what the fuck? Why did Ipswich beat us? Their symbol's got a tractor in it. It's like, yeah, but they've got a revenue of 300 million quid and they spent 100 million quid on players last summer. They're not like literally a bunch of farmers. They're richer than AC Milan and Inter Milan. Like they are spending more than AC, Inter, Atletico Madrid, Ajax, and all these massive clubs. There's no wonder the league is just like bouncing around the place.
And it's not only that, Jim. It's because the money's there as well. You're getting the best coaches in the world come here as well.
Best coaches, best youth players.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
and they can invest massively more in the like software and data now that allows you to. But by the time someone on Twitter has found a player and going, why isn't that club signing? What's it called? John from Lille. Niall John. Is it Niall John? I don't know. By the time you've identified a player on Twitter, anyway, all these clubs have had an algorithm bouncing off with red alert, red alert, red alert. There's someone that might be available that's half decent. Like everyone is so on top of players now. It's not like the olden days when Man United could afford to employ 20 extra scouts and go to extra parts of the globe and just pick the best ones and take them. Everyone's got their finger on the pulse now, all around the globe. And everyone who thinks there's a gap to be won by looking at Japan or another country that might have like opportunity in there, they're there already. We're all there. Everyone is there. It's so much more competitive than it was. Yeah. So people need to just chill out and give Ange 15 freaking minutes. Give him an extra season to bed this in. Oh, look at Levy there in the stand with Langer. Looking unimpressed for the 5-0. No, Rogers. Who was it? It was John David, was it?
John David, I think it is. Yeah.
Was it John David Lille? Yeah, Jonathan David. It's
Jonathan David. Not Noel Rogers.
No, Rogers.
No, John. It's just. I know he's American, right? But it's just the most. It's just such an English name, Jonathan David.
Yeah.
Listen, fellas, I'm going to have to jump.
Yeah, let's hop off now, guys.
I'm off.
Can Johnny Petru Greg, yes, he can play a few notes. Johnny, can you finish us off with a little didgeridoo before we leave?
All right, Johnny's going to be a 3-second wonder.
Johnny's going to see us. Story of Johnny's life. 3-second wonder. He's going to see us off with a didgeridoo. This is for you. This is for you, Greg. Don't say we don't love our members. Don't say we don't love our members. This is for you.
Oh, Johnny!
Jed Spencer's limping. Why'd you do this, Shafay?
Don't blame me for that.
Johnny, was that? Now you've been to the loo. Can you show us your didgeridoo?
Excuse me.
Didgeridoo, mate.
Yeah.
What's your didgeridoo do?
Do.
Show us how else you use it. Right, up the Spurs, boys.
Right, see you later, fellas. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Oh. And bye-bye.
All good to go. Slán.